friends. What do you all say? We go ahead and get down to business. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Tactical hide and seek. I refuse to call this espionage or stealth. It is hide and seek, that's what it is. And since we had such a great time with Death Stranding, I figured maybe now is the time to go back to Metal Gear Solid 5. To try to enjoy it this time. I didn't enjoy it the first time. I want to enjoy it this time. And now that I've spent 100 plus hours with Death Stranding, I think I am particularly set to enjoy it this time around. Now, while I am here, and I have all the lights turned off in my office so I can't see anything, I would like to have my phone.
Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head?
Yeah, I can move my head, ho. What you need?
Just nod if you can hear me.
Nodding, baby. Hey, lady, what's happening, girl? You going to ramen tonight? Alright, maybe I should come on so strong from the jump.
Look up, please.
I am gonna send a quick voicemail to my friends. Best friends gang. Hey, what's up, gang? We're streaming Metal Gear Solid 5. Present. If you'd like to come hang, come hang. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Alright. Now my stream team knows what's up. What did this dude ask me to do? I wasn't paying attention.
Look up.
Looking like an old ass Steve Jobs. Get out of my face. I'm up. Now what, ho?
Very good. How do you feel now? Can you speak? What is your name? When were you born? Can you recall?
Nah, B. Uh-oh. Enter your name, only alphabet characters. And characters with certain... What? I don't remember having to name myself in this joint. Well, I tell you what we're gonna do. Here we go. Here's what's gonna happen next. Big Boss's real name. Metal Gear. Because I'm gonna name him what his name is. I thought it was John, right? Pretty sure his name is... Here's what we're gonna call him. I was gonna name him John Snake. We're just gonna call him John. There you go. Birthday, January 1st will do.
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Damn it! Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic. Wait a second. Try not to panic. Now. You'll be alright.
I'm trying to figure out what his panicking is supposed to do. Like, yeah, you got some bad news, homie. Breathe. That's all the struggling for. You just making yourself worse. Which I guess I'd probably go into shock.
How do you feel?
If everybody told me it was 9 years later. What's up, girl? What's going on in there? Your fly self. Who else is here?
It's been 1 week since you came to. Now, let's try getting you out of that bed. Nurse.
Ryan Motley specifically requested.
Don't worry. You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your muscle mass through massages, CPM therapy, and EMS. Now, I need to explain something to you, but you mustn't be alarmed.
March 1984.
9 years ago, you were injured in an explosion. Upon examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you. In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed, but some of the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull. Look at this. The fragments are lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental and physical impairment are unavoidable. However, your current status is not life-threatening. One more thing. This X-ray is of your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than later. I know it's difficult, but please look down. It's best to see with your own eyes. Be brave. Nosakoma, Grigor, try to calm down. Calm down. Please, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Yes, yes. Calm down. Yes. Better. Yes.
So the stream is saying my mic sounds low. Now my mic is turned up as loud as it goes. I think the game is too high. Did that fix it? Can you hear me better now? I turned the game down. The mic is up as high as it goes.
It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive. It's a wide open world up there, so there's something we need to take care of first.
There I am. Sexy as hell, too.
I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however...
Craziness. Everybody says they can hear me better now. Excellent. Yeah, we are streaming through a slightly different system this time around. Take the game volume up just a taste. Make sure my mic is actually all the way plugged in and that we don't have any issues with that. Make sure the mic is properly positioned. I don't really want to change myself. Can I just be Snake? Is that an option? Guess that guy kind of looks like... Not really. I don't remember doing any of this. First, I clearly breezed through this part of the game my first time playing, because I don't remember none of this. I clearly was just in a hurry to get to the game and be done. Do I have to do this? Just be Snake, please? Can I please just be Snake? Por favor. Por favor, just let me be Snake. I don't look like none of these dudes. This is the problem I always have with games that let you customize yourself. I can't ever make me. I'm too mixed up ethnic for a facial freaking randomizer to pick out features that are gonna look like me. So, whatever. Definitely don't look like whatever that is. Usually I go with Asians because they're the closest to me. The black folks, they never make look like me. The white dudes look like Brad Pitt, so that ain't happening. So it's like I go with my Asian side usually. Or sometimes I'll pick the race that I'm not, which is weird. Latino, because sometimes the Latino guys, like in Crackdown, I think I picked the Latino guy because he actually looked like me. Even though that's the one race I believe I am not mixed with, but I haven't actually tested it yet, so. Alright, we're going with this guy. Enough already. For the love of Christ. There's only 4 hairstyles? Okay, sure. Alright, we'll go with the ridiculous beard. That's fine. Can we just get this show on the road, man? Let's get to the road. Good, man. Let's go to work. Yep, that dude. Perfect. Let's rock. I seriously don't remember picking an avatar in this game. I don't know what that's about, but here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. How are all of you doing today? I know I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't feel like it. I called an audible and said F it.
Very good. Now let's remove these bandages. Your face has healed nicely. To tell you the truth, these bandages were more for your protection, to hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget
they're killing. Why the nurse gotta die, man? Ain't she cool? Just push her to the side. Oh, that's right. You go through the process to pick a face, but then I don't think you ever become it. I think that, yeah.
This is you, as you've lived until this day.
And that's how he's gonna stay. Oh, you picked the face for the online mode. That's why. You still stay as Snake in this. Why does homeboy have to die? She got jungle boots on. Hold up. Did they have that style of jungle boot in '84? I think they were still only the green jungle boots back then. I don't think the black ones have been invented yet.
The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course. Consider it done.
Hey girl, wanna go to ramen? You don't wanna go to ramen, do you? Trying to kill people. Listen, man, we cool. Me and you cool, girl. We ain't gotta fight. Oh, come on now. There you go. Beast! Or she's a beast, rather. I'll warn you guys, this part of the gameplay is annoying. Just so you know. Light it up! I feel like she didn't miss on accident. other alcohol bottle, homie. There you go. I don't think the flames would have been quite that severe, but live your dream. Maybe they would have been. All right.
Okay, have time to go. What happened to the woman? The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down. Who are you?
Me?
Who am I? You're talking to yourself.
Exactly.
Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ismail. What the hell is going on? Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? Whole world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down. Need a little pick-me-up? Okay.
Yeah, let me get what it. Hey man, what is that? Is that heroin? Easy, bruh.
Like a little digoxin to get you back in the game.
Actually, I don't think heroin is what would be prescribed in this situation. Not if you needed to be active. Was that his butt cheeks? Did I miss butt cheeks, gang? We're gonna get to see him again, don't worry. I'm moving. What do you want from me? So yeah, this part of the gameplay is wildly annoying. Like it's forcing you to feel incredibly weak. But what makes it not work, and I'll tell you, because I played this part, what makes it not work for me is it takes too long. Like this scene where you're grossly underpowered, it feels so daggone long that it's like, all right, I get the point. I'm crawling. When is this over?
Let's take the stairs.
Hey, give me a sound check now. Did that adjustment work? This game is extremely loud. In fact, I'm trying to handle it on the... Oh, damn. I was going to say it's not going to give me... Let's go to the audio settings. See if we can bring it down a bit. What? So you can't control audio. Just audio guidance. Okay. Yeah, this game's loud as hell, so I had to even turn my headset down because it was screaming at me. How about now? Did that adjustment work for you guys, or do I need to keep... And just keep letting me know. I don't... please chime in. If you guys can't hear me, that defeats the purpose. So please keep yelling at me if it's still not working. I appreciate you guys. I remember this couch party's gonna fall off the couch here in a second. And... down.
Better take the elevator.
Why not firemen's carry me, you genius? This would go a lot faster if we behaved like soldiers. Hey, talking to you, butt cheeks. Oh, Kojima obsesses over butt cheeks the same way I do. He and I are twin brothers, even though he's... I'm guessing, because he looks incredibly young, but I imagine he's old enough to be my dad. Just given how long he's been at this. Hey, we know that person, don't we? We know that person, everybody.
Something's coming.
Word. Y'all gonna blow these cats up and we gonna be alright. What's up, Broken Suba? Yeah, Clem. You got it, man. You know who it is. Hurry, use your player 2 controller. Well played, Clem! Man, get your silly ass up and let's get to the game! We're in the timeline, March 1984. 3 years before Outer Haven. Or the events of Outer Haven were 87 or 90, I can't remember. So we're like 3 to 5 years, I think, before Metal Gear 1.
Good, let's hurry.
If that helps. At least I think Outer Haven was 1990. I have to look it up again. They tell you in the game. But this game is taking place right now, March 1984. And this is the meteoric rise of this dude to become Big Boss, basically. Behind D, baby. Yeah!
Hold up, let's fix this. Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
I'm still not supremely happy that they got Kiefer Sutherland. And I love Kiefer Sutherland, don't get me wrong, but he's not Snake. Like, you should have let David Hayter do this, Konami. Cheese bags. Was he not a big enough name for you?
Let's go.
Oh, now I'm moving. We went from crawl to
This way, hurry.
stagger.
Keep your head down.
I'm not doing anything. That's you, ho. I remember this part. This part's annoying too. This whole first sequence of the game is very not enjoyable. I mean, unless you like crawling around on the floor slowly, this sequence of the game is not going to be your jam. But it all gets better. There are a lot of parts of this game that I really did like. I just couldn't take the questing in this game. But now that I've spent as much time as I have with Death Stranding, I think it's possible that I'll like this game better. But we'll see. But this part of the game is very slow, very deliberate, very not enjoyable. I don't feel like I'm completely under this bed. How did he not see me? Yeah, the hide and seek parts of Metal Gear can kick rocks. Come on, man.
Help me. I don't want to die.
I don't understand why they're just murking all the people in the hospital. They're here for Snake. But I guess maybe they don't know what he looks like. They just gotta kill everybody. The flaming clown. Ryan. Damn. I got murked in the first second of the game. See, this is the shit. This you just saw firsthand what I hate about Metal Gear Solid games. You go into everything with no intel, and it's just a fucking trial and error fest of you getting shot in the face because hide and seek.
Time to walk. Press the stance button to stand up.
Yeah, I did that already, and it got me shot in the face. So.
Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry. Now!
Oh, now I'm a G. Now I'm a cold G. I can run all of a sudden. Speaking of it gets better, Bill and Ted, you called me out in the stream, but I wasn't there. I watched it earlier today. I don't know. You also made a Die Hard reference shortly after. Die Hard reference. I don't remember that. I remember the Bill and Ted. I don't remember the Die Hard. I'm proud of you for getting the reference, though. Well played. What's up, hoes? Let me in there, ho. No? Alright, peace. Hey, hoes, let me in. Damn, too many hoes. Where's a pimp supposed to go when his hoes are running amok? Who does he turn to, Jesus? He did. I've never died in this mission before.
Don't you die on me. Ahab. Ahab.
Yeah, that's not David Hayter. That's completely disruptive. Love Kiefer Sutherland. I do. Just, nah. Not for Snake. Alright, what I was supposed to do is just stand here until the game catches up with me, basically. But you wouldn't know that. Unless you played it before. Homeboy's looking mighty emaciated there, boy. Get you a couple snacks in your body, boy. Hey, man, we went down here already. Listen, man. Okay.
Shit. It's ugly down there. Turn back.
No kidding. We know that. Let us in the room, ho. What's up, Harlequin?
I'm Agricola. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ. Τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν είδα κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right. We'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening. You hear that? What's going on out there?
Oh, πρόσεχε.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
I can't see what's
Shut your ass up. I'm Snake, bitch.
Happening out there.
Oh, bitch, you saw me coming. Trying to help y'all. There's the butt cheeks we need. Better get low. Better get low. Better get low, ho. Better get low. Did I end up getting the plat on Amazon? Yes, yes I did. I got the plat. We did it 2 nights ago. It's a good time, man. Definitely miss those of you who were not there, for sure. Wait, why am I floating? Oh, I'm not. That's the camera? Alright. God, this part of the game sucks so bad. Why would you start your game with this? Somebody help a brother out. Like, why? In God's name would you start your game making the player feel like this? Like, although, that's a bad question. Because Death Stranding does it too. It does a better job of it. But it's so they can make you feel empowered later on. But, God, you're so useless at this stage of the game that it's like, alright. That dude didn't get a silencer like the other dudes. Is he the low budget guy? Alright, oh, side note, I will have to stop the stream here in a couple hours to get on a phone call with my brother slash one of my main compatriots slash business partner. However, I may come back and stream after the fact. Haven't decided exactly yet. We'll see.
Anything? Negative.
Harley says, I have a feeling you're gonna hate this game. I already do hate this game. I'm trying to like it. I do like a lot of things about this game, believe it or not. But I also have an approach that I'm gonna take with it that's a little bit different than my normal approach to games, which is very completionist, very perfectionist. Kind of that perfectionism anxiety you guys hear me talk about a lot.
Get down on your stomach and crawl.
I'm gonna accept the fact that certain missions you're just not gonna get right the first time. You're gonna have to do some of them more than once. And I hate that. Like, I hate inefficiency. It's something in my life that I can't stand.
Freeze. Don't move.
But, you know, I just have to accept that in this game they're gonna force you, like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, to do some trial and error. My most hated thing on the planet. Wasting ammo, dog. You got a rocket launcher? I love how that I'm just looking at all of them, but they don't know I'm dead. They don't know I'm not dead. That dude is pissing his pants. Or not pissing his pants. Just giving him more fuel, and the big dummy's probably gonna shoot a rocket at him. Don't do it.
Grenade!
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. I told you. Now, one thing about video games, they always make soldiers look stupider than way stupider than they are. Soldiers are actually pretty bright human beings. Otherwise, they couldn't be soldiers. In fact, the military has laws about the IQ level you have to have before you can join, so. Video games always make enemy soldiers dumb. Playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Hey buddy, what's going on with both of you guys, man? You doing okay? I'm streaming, yes sir.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I get electronics because I did what I was supposed to do today. You guys don't get electronics, guys. You guys didn't. Got it? Alright, let me stream this, buddy. I love you very much. I will. 10,000 million views? Yeah, hopefully I will. Thank you, buddy. Pistachio says he just got lucky on the ASVAB. Yeah, nobody who names themselves... God, this game is loud. Nobody who names themselves after like the hardest nut to pronounce in the English language struggled on the ASVAB. Nice try. Nice try, homie.
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury.
What exactly was the injury? And how did just jacking himself do it and fix it? Yeah, no kidding, boss. Oh, not down there we go. I'm gonna guess the door that's a different color than all the other doors is probably the one we're supposed to be at. That's not how you fix a broken shin in the military, right? No. Actually not. You get the hell out. You get someone to help you get the hell out of there. That's how you fix a broken shin. Your day is over if you broke your shin. I mean, within reason. That's a funny question. Dude, muzzle discipline! Jesus Christ! What's wrong with you? Ugh! You just gonna point the gun at both of us? You big dummy? Ain't you supposed to be special?
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire.
Yeah.
Destroy it.
Yeah, I've done a couple of these before, home. Oh, how nice. Wait a minute, if I cleared that, that means there probably should be something worth me coming back here to get, right? And that's just basic video game logic, isn't it? Like, if it let me clear this area to walk around, is there a reason why I should walk around? Or maybe just catching on fire was the purpose. Okay. Place the bone and walk it off. That's fun. And move your ass out the way so I can kill. So we get to have a little bit of fun before the mission's over. So they don't make the mission completely suck. This part's actually pretty cool. And I'll let you guys know when we get to the point in the game where I quit, so you guys kind of get an idea. It was not very far. I was on a mission realizing that there was no way for me to do it the way I wanted to at my current level, and it's like, I don't feel like redoing this. I might get the hell out of here, so I quit. But what I realized about Metal Gear is that it wants me to spend time with it. It wants me to get intimate, like Death Stranding did. And I think the more I do that, the easier the quest will be. You'll level up your gear and your abilities, and the quest will just get easier, and then replay them. So I tried to play the game from a perfectionist standpoint of, hey, I'm gonna play these missions perfectly every time. It's just not realistic. Like, I gotta just accept some missions you're gonna have to do twice. And one thing I loved about Death Stranding is, instead of having to do a mission twice, if you fail, you just fail, you get another one. Like, the game doesn't force you to get every mission perfect like this game does, which was a downside to me. He's down. 5 headshots. Wow, this mission is crazily easier when you play it more tactically versus just running around scared. And you just play slow. Kind of how Metal Gear works. If you play slow and patient, you kind of get the W. But it's what I've always hated about the games too, because when I'm running and gunning, I'd like to run and gun. Certainly maintain some level of tactical proficiency. problem with that is usually what they're asking you to do tactically is so stupid that you wouldn't ever do it. There you are, sexy. Come on, right down my little funnel right here. Sales funnel time, bitch. Come on. Come get this loving you need right here, baby. Every drop of love you need, I'm gonna give it. I'm a giver, baby. I love to give. Love to make you feel good inside and outside while you're at it. Don't run, ho. I'm trying to love you. Running asshole. Come here. Bam! All in your ass. Now, the part that's getting ready to go down is kind of hilariously fake. That's one thing I do appreciate about Kojima's games. He is not married to any level of realism. It's completely absurd. We're going to just jack an ambulance, ride out of here, whatever. Uh-oh. Somebody's not pleased. Wait, why are those guys still alive? I shot everybody. Or so I thought. Nope. What's up, little homie? It's so cool to see him as a kid. It's crazy, man. It's our boy, The Rock. That's who they should have got to play that role, The Rock. What was he doing? Was he busy? Town goes. This fool gonna try to run? That was the black dude. Like, fuck it, I'm out. Yeah, this game is diverse and inclusive. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, jokes to make people laugh. Boy, you gotta love it. One black guy on the team said, fuck it. I'm out. Hey, brother. Hey, be cool now. Be cool now. Listen, man. Truce. Truce, man. Hey, be cool now. You ain't being cool. Oh, shit. Not being cool at all, is he? This.
Move in! Go, go, go!
Been like your black friend and ran. Peace. Woo! That's mean. Don't want to mess up the building though. Kill everybody, but don't mess up the building too much. All these black jungle boots, man. I'm feeling like black ones didn't come out till later. Maybe I'm wrong. Plus, I wore green jungle boots. Even though they were outside of military regulation, my unit allowed them. Woo! Sexy green jungle boots, baby. That's my favorite pair of boots, man. My green jungle boots. Yeah, ho, run. What you waiting on, ho? Get your black ass out of here. Run. Use that heroin or the crack he gave you earlier and run. Here comes the ambulance. Here comes that ambulance. Where's the ambulance? Huh? I thought the ambulance was... Oh, I forgot to take my multivitamins. Yes. Delicious. Chewable multivitamin. This is the best thing ever invented, boy. Like gummy bears. I call them gummy bears because the first time I remember eating gummy bears, I lived in Germany. We called them gummy bears instead of gummy bears. Yep. There's the ambulance.
Get in!
You waiting for him to put his seatbelt on? You better get your ass out of here! He coming! Go. Hey, eyes on the road there, champ. Damn. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Damn, this game is loud. They're trying to make sure this thing is. We're trying to make sure he escapes. It's nothing if not dramatic. Kyle, how you been, man? Long time no see. And gone. Hell yeah. Flaming ass whale for your ass. Delicious. That's Kojima for you, baby. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to understand it. Yes, a flaming ass whale just shot out of the ground and ate a helicopter. Thank you, Kojima. And fucking Pegasus comes out of it too. What? I forgot about this part. There he is! What up, dog? Good to see you again!
I'm on your side. Hurry!
Yeah, hurry your ass up. That dude's good. Get it. Well, he's kind of good, but not really. Get on the horse. Let's go. That's what I love about Kojima's storytelling. Nobody in his series is a good guy. I love that, because that's real life. Nobody in his games is a good guy. Maybe Sam Porterbridge is technically.
Use this. Watch our backs. Shoot him.
Alright, watching the bag. I don't want to shoot his ass. I'm going to leave him alone.
Shoot him now. Kill that bastard full.
I think shooting him makes him stronger. I don't know how you feel about this.
Fire just as he's about to attack. Shoot him now. Shoot him. Don't let him attack.
Not letting him attack. Be quiet.
Bastard. Wait. There. Back from the dead, huh?
Watch for an opening.
How much ammo we got with this thing?
Kill that bastard full. Time your reloads carefully. Watch for an opening.
That's,
You get him?
no, hell no, we
Shook
didn't.
him off.
We didn't. He's gonna be in front of us. There you go. Oh man, that's the oldest trick in the movie, folks. Oh, we lost him. There. Lose nobody. Get your ass out of here.
Shoot him. Keep him back. I see it. To the harbor. He's coming. We're almost there.
I guess Odin's getting ready to show up. Or Zeus. I just saw the lightning bolt and assumed Zeus is coming now. Kyle says, not great. Kyle, what's going on in your life, man? Why are you not great? And how can we help you get to great? What's happening, man? Talk to me. You're not alone? What's going on in the world? Alright. Yeah, we got an S rank! I'll at you. Give me that! Our first S ranks in the books, and hallelujah to Jesus, we don't have to do this fracking mission over again. Jesus is the Lord. Less redos, the better. Hallelujah, Jesus. No kills, no reflex, no enemy combat alerts. Holler at me. Perfect stealth, no kills. I guess I was shooting people with a tranquilizer gun, which I'm cool with. I'm actually cool with not killing people if I don't have to. Because you're still technically shooting them. The game doesn't really change that much. Hits taken. Dagger. Lost 200 points for taking a hit. Tactical takedown, 0. Alright. Those headshots count, baby. I'm going to be the king of headshots in this game. Alright. I didn't rescue any prisoners. Accuracy was dope. A lot of headshots in there. Effective interrogations. Codename Chick. current heroin. I mean, heroism. Current levels of heroin. 0. Shouldn't have any heroin kids. Bad for you. Believe me, I did a report on it in college for one of my biology classes. I had to do a report on the effects of heroin on unborn children. Let's just say the spoiler alert to that writing was it goes pretty poorly for those kids. Also learned a lot about heroin in the process. It's one of several reasons why I've never done it. Probably the most significant reason why I've never done it is I don't want to die. And a lot of people die the first time they take it. I think that one has the most fatalities, if I remember it. Well, I did this report a long time ago, so maybe stuff's changed. I want to say heroin out of the old school drugs had the highest, like, fatality rate, like first-time users dying. Some crazy number compared to other substances. Yeah, the chance of dying exponentially higher with that than a lot of other substances. They're very bad for you. And the sick part is when you understand how the high works. Now, I've never done it, so I can only speak from reading.
My name's Ocelot.
Hey, brother.
Hey, boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. 2, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital.
You late.
The second was to rescue the man himself.
Yeah, bro. Getting me out of the hospital, you late as
You
shit.
remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead.
Yeah, that they do. Good. Fuck them.
You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Ooh.
Afghanistan.
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded
Get you waiting,
Afghanistan.
huh?
The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on.
Yeah, tell him Ocelot! Hey, I auditioned for Ocelot too in the Metal Gear. Actually, no, Ocelot couldn't have been an audition part because he wouldn't have been in there, I don't think. Who was the other person was it Dr. Petrovich? I auditioned for Big Boss Snake, and then I forgot. I auditioned for a third person. I can't remember if it was Ocelot or not. But what I didn't know when I auditioned is that David Hayter was already doing Snake. I was like, what? You should have told me that. I wouldn't have wasted my time auditioning for Snake if David Hayter's already on board. But I think the truth is they couldn't tell anybody, so he couldn't tell me. But I'm like, bro, I would have wasted my time reading those lines. I'm not going up against David Hayter. Are you kidding me? The guy who made Solid Snake? Hell no. Just out of respect. Like, even if I could, and I can't, do a better David Hayter Snake voice than David Hayter, I'd walk away. That dude's the king. That's just respect, man. Never outshine the master. And I can't, by the way, so I'm under no delusions that I can voice act anywhere near the talent level of that guy. Kyle, what's going on? So Kyle says I've been struggling again with... Oh, don't give me those softball answers, man. What's really going on in your life? And if it's too personal, email me. Don't give me that softball crap. My mental stuff? What mental stuff? Tell me. How can I actually help you? Let's get past these surfacey ways we communicate with each other, friends, and actually get down to the root causes and bedrock of what makes us humans and how we can actually help each other be our best. Yeah. Now, Kyle, I recognize saying that maybe what you're going through is a little bit personal. You don't want to share it in front of everybody. That's cool. If you don't want to share it with me, cool. Find somebody you can share it with. Alright? Soundtrack in this game's dope, but soundtrack's always dope. Soundtracks are always... The visuals in these games, too, are just nasty. This mission is hard as shit. Can I say that out loud? I hated the mission I'm about to do because I kept effing it up. Obtained emblem part front flames 1. Okay. Yeah, Kyle, if we can help you, let's help you, bro. What are you actually struggling with? If you can share it, we're more than happy to be here for you, my man. That's why we do these streams, believe it or not, is for brothers like Kyle. When you're having a hard time or you're facing a hard life problem, come hang out with us. Have some fun around people that actually give a crap about you and want you to win. And then let's talk about winning. How do we actually do it? Phantom limbs. Now, I will say, I think streaming this game is going to make it more enjoyable than if I was just playing it. So, once again, you guys get to help me. I honestly believe streaming has helped me enjoy games better. Like, having people to bounce things I'm thinking off of while I'm playing. Reminds me of playing couch co-op when I was a kid. But weirdly, I still really only enjoy single-player games, so it's not like playing multiplayer games with
Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Shala Shaka, baby.
Getting used to it?
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller.
Roger.
Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Ooh.
Go ahead and close the eye droid.
Trying to familiarize myself with it first, their home base. Pinpointed Kazuhiro Miller's whereabouts, extracted Kazuhiro, and then I gotta get these other quests.
Boss, put the eye droid away for a moment.
Oh, I'm reading!
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. A little to the left. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Right. Oh, that's right. You have to be focused on it. Then you call.
That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot.
Raj.
Take a look through your binoculars. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
Oh, that's what I just did.
Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dewandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp.
Raj.
Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees.
Yeah.
We'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
I love they got the old school LBE too. Folks who were in the military before nowadays will know what that's about.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Gun deep, brother. Alright, now before we do all this dancing, we need to learn the controls.
Why don't you do a little more practice in those ruins? Shooting, taking cover, climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
Tracking. Now there's also collectibles here, and there is one at this location that I'm gonna try to get. I'm trying to get used to the controls too, so I can hit the ground running and not be a spaz fest once we get under pressure. Alright. Switch. And switch. Alright, yeah, we got that. Got him. Busted.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Alright, so our friend Kyle says, I've been in a lot of your TikTok streams, and they helped, but I'm having a relapse of self-harm, and my old ways of helping my depression aren't really working that well. Okay, I understand. Alright, so it's a bump in the road, but not the end of the world. So one of the keys there, Kyle, is you need to make sure when you have relapses that you learn from them and don't use them as opportunities to beat yourself up further, right? Because then you're just going to create a cycle of, I harmed myself, and now I hate myself for having harmed myself, so now I need to deal with the anxiety and depression that's the result of hating myself for having harmed myself, and harming myself is my escape. So you create this never-ending loop of continuing to go through that, so you need to break the cycle. It's, okay, I harmed myself. Here comes the anxiety and depression that comes from that. Let's deal with the anxiety and depression in a different way. Let's actually face it and be warriors and go into it instead of running away from it with the cutting. You feel me? So, or the harming, however it is that you're doing it. So we're not going to beat ourselves up. We're not going to judge ourselves in the moment. We're going to accept that we made a mistake. We're going to learn what led me to this point. What am I going through in my life? What type of self-love and self-compassion do I need to deploy to my life so that I don't get here next time? Versus what most people do when they screw up is just focus on the screw up and beat themselves up for hours at a time, and then they just end up screwing up again because that's your screw up is your coping mechanism. So if you're screwing up and you're upset about it, of course you're going to want to go to a coping mechanism, right? Just makes sense. But in this case, let's go to a coping mechanism, but let's make it something different than harming, right? And then what methods are you talking about are not working for anxiety and depression? Well, what may actually be going on is that your anxiety and depression are there for good reasons, right? They're there to alert you to the fact that something's wrong. And if you're using a coping mechanism that's not healthy, you're just trying to get rid of the pain instead of actually dealing with why the pain is there. We got to get focused on doing that. We got to get better at that, right? And you can totally do it, man. You've already proven that you can do it, so you know you can. You just got to do. You got to be the warrior and do the work. There you go. And one of the things I'll tell you that I will bet you money that you're not doing, one coping mechanism that you are not using, is friends and people you can trust. When was the last time you've been on one of these streams to come hang out and tell us that you were having a hard time? And then we can build you up, tell you that we love you, we got your back, no matter what you do, we're always going to have your back. Even if you make a wrong decision, we're going to be here for you and try to help you. Right? Get around people that love, respect, and want to build you up. Right? So you don't feel like you're fighting this freaking demon alone. Right? No warrior goes to war alone, bro. We all need each other. All of us. You know, what made war emotionally and mentally manageable was knowing that my brothers were there with me, man. Just knowing that my brothers were there with me. Alright, so apparently, whatever these things are, I'm full ammo. And don't need them anymore. Alright, we're going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to also look up the collectibles, because I think there's collectibles in this game, and I'm pretty sure there's one close to where we're standing, even though this isn't it. And we'll come back and we'll figure that out. And then we'll talk to Kyle some more and hopefully give him some more encouragement. And by the way, if anybody's having a hard time, man, no BS. I know I joke on these streams. We have a good time. I tell a bunch of inappropriate jokes to try to make you guys laugh so you can, you know, have a day, man. Like, deal with the world. Sometimes shit gets tough. Sometimes a laugh is what you need. Sometimes people like us like to laugh at shit that other people think is inappropriate. Well, they don't fucking have our trauma. They haven't seen the darkness we've seen. And they don't understand that we use humor to cope with things like me being raped when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't make light of rape. But I use humor to fucking cope with it. Right? So what we're doing, we're telling jokes to help people get stronger, not to tear people down or make light of the horrible thing. Yeah, why shouldn't we make light of horrible things in the world? Give us some fucking power over the things in the world and make them not so goddamn heavy for us. Right? Maybe that's how we get stronger, is by making light of shit. right? Respecting it for it's obviously heavy, it's obviously not light. Dealing with the real shit in the real world, getting help and talking through your problems, right? Finding healthy coping mechanisms. Why is not making fun of our problems part of how we deal with it? Why the fuck aren't we making fun of racism and sexism and all these bad things that go on in the world so that we can have power over them instead of being goddamn afraid of them? Right, but the reason why we get together and do these things is so everybody that's here has an opportunity to come and talk about what's going on in the world. And if you need other warriors to build you up, we're here for you. Bathroom break and a water refill. I'll be back.
Sun will set.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Next time, do your standards. You won't lose your privilege. Easy money. We have standards we live by in this house. If you don't live by them, you don't get your privileges, period. I never hear that you... Didn't ask any questions, then go eat and then go to bed. Don't sit here trying to dictate. You have nothing to say to me that's My wife made chili, cornbread, and tater tots. Come on, man. Talk about marrying above your pay grade. Oh, it got dark while I was taking care of business. I'm also going to be eating in y'all's face, so get ready for that. For now, I'm just going to let you guys look at the beautiful Afghanistan map. Let's take some more comments here. We got, can I ride a horse, says Ursula. I've never ridden a horse before. At least I don't think. Maybe when I was a kid, my dad might have put me on one when he was in the 1st Cavalry Division. But other than that, no. I do not know how to ride a horse. I may have ridden one as a kid. I don't remember, actually. Let's see. Yeah, Kyle C., look at all the people in the comments who are here for you, brother. Don't ever fight alone. It's the number one mistake I see most warriors, myself included, make. Trying to fight this thing alone. Like, God had to send people to me to get the help I need because I wasn't going to ask for it. So God saw fit to make me popular, and then the people I needed around me started finding me because I'm too much of an insecure piece of shit sometimes to ask for help. Yep, I said that out loud. Kyle says not physically but mentally. Good, I'm glad you're not hurting physically. That's good. Wait, Kyle says I found a guy, but I need to save up some money to afford. A guy for what? Yeah, Kyle, that's true. You need to find some people in your real life, but until you do that, man, come around here more. Come hang out. I do these streams every day, man. Just come hang for an hour and hang around people who like you. Like, if nothing else, dude, we don't really know you that well in terms of you as a human, but we know that you're a fighter. We know you've been through some shit, right? And the only people that make it into this camp are people who've been through some shit and want to turn their shit into some shine for themselves and for other people. So you're qualified to be here. Welcome. Secondly, we just want to see you win, man. Like, people who have been to hell, let me help you. People who have been to hell, I know a handful, myself included. We know the way home from it because we're not there anymore. And so our mission when we get back is, hey, let's keep everybody the fuck out of hell because that place sucks. Cool, right? And I'm talking about the hell in your mind. I'm sure a fundamentalist Christian will read this and then start fucking quoting scriptures in the comment section because none of you fucking Americans know how to do effective communication. You just hear things, take everything, literally jump to a conclusion and then respond. It's like, how fucking stupid do you have to be to do that? Think before you respond, humans. But back to Kyle. Like, we've been to hell, figuratively. Jesus Christ. Right? We will help you not go back there if you let us. That's why, like, literally, all I do, the only reason I'm on the internet, the ulterior motive of all this streaming video game TikTok bullshit, it's how can I be the stopgap that keeps people from landing in their own personal hells and pushes them forward towards their personal heaven. That's it. That's all I want out of the game. That's it. That's how I determine success. I've made success in my life about helping other people. So my number one motivation is never money, it's never fame, it's always, am I helping somebody today? Period. If I'm not, I'm fucking losing. If I am, I won. And when you make your life that simple, success has a funny way of finding your ass, right? But Kyle, you're not alone until you build the friends in the real world. Come hang out with your virtual friends. We're here every day. Turn your notifications on. Because I'm doing these streams specifically for dudes like you who are having a hard time, need to come talk about it. You know, the streams on the surface seem like it's just a dude who's having fun and hanging out with folks. Yeah, that's true. But that ain't the purpose for them. I mean, it's a purpose, but the purpose is to build you guys up. And what is this guy that you found that you can't afford? What are you talking about there? You're talking about a therapist? Oh, Kyle already answered that question. He says, yeah, guy for therapy. Okay. Okay. Working up to save up for it. Okay. Well, cool. Keep working. Yeah, like, people who are attracted to my shit have been to hell. Period. They know what it smells like and looks like there. They also know how much it sucks. They also kept breadcrumbs for their escape route. Or if you're still trying to escape, come hang with us. We'll get you out of there. Alright, now, while I'm eating, I need to also look this up. What I'm going to do, I know this, if it's a Kojima game, there's going to be collectibles, so I'm going to try to get them early, instead of the way we did it on Death Stranding, where I just waited to the end of the game to do any of it, and then it took us 4 streams to get all the collectibles, like 7 hours of running around. Try to be more efficient this time around. Oh, that's a person. I always thought that was just a website. I didn't know. Or no, I think that is the website. So 47 wild animals, 27 blueprints, 20 key items, 21 invoices, 11 memento photos. Damn, there's a lot of collectibles. There are twice the collectibles in this game. Or a little more than twice than what was in Death Stranding. So, this ought to be slightly interesting. And this chili is delicious. Especially with tater tots and cornbread. And embedded YouTube videos eat up. I wonder why YouTube hasn't figured out how to dial that back. Like, don't load everything until the user clicks the video, then load them individually instead of lagging the website. If you've never had chili with tater tots and cornbread, I'm here to tell you it's delicious. Alright, we'll come back to collectibles another time. The way they're handling it in the achievement guide is not like pick up and play easy to understand, so I'm going to have to do some research off stream. I don't feel like making you guys look at the menu for 7 hours while I'm doing it. Now, I need to get these horse controls down. So getting on is A. Okay, off and on is A. Got it. Prone, up, dive, tracking. What is it? Okay, dive, dive, period. Okay. Okay. Go to work. Alright, wanted to give it one more look before we ride off here. Get busy. Not what I was trying to do at all. Now you're gonna see part of the game that I actually really like, which is this, like taking the tactical approach to the.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Cool. Yeah, the tactical aspects of this game I really like. The stealthy ones, not so much. Like the ability to get eyes on the battlefield before you have to actually go do something. I honestly think an open world serves Metal Gear Solid better than a confined space, because then it gives the player more agency. And that's the frustration I've always had with Metal Gear is the gameplay is so rigid. Like, let me do this the way I want to do it. I would totally do this a different way if the game would let me.
Enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in.
Oh, I won't.
Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Of course there is, baby. Also like that the game is teaching you a little bit about tactics with Shaka giving us this advice. Alright, now I maybe wrongly believe there's going to be a cut through this mountain. Nope. Rightly believed it, sir. Good instincts. Good instincts. Hold on. Man, I caught like the last 30 minutes.
Can you see the village from there?
Shut up, dude.
Use the binoculars to recon the place.
The top off. It's gonna be easier to do this all. Wait, someone help me understand. Why am I not just jumping up? No, you whore! Get off the horse. Ryan is our resident Joker. He's probably got a couple.
Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security?
Yeah.
If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Now, you said this place was crawling with enemies, homeboy. Where they crawling at? Oh, there's two of them right there. Now, this is the part of this is actual stealth. What I'm doing right now, getting eyes on the objective, doing the necessary reconnaissance to understand where they're probably going to come from. The challenge with Metal Gear is that, you know, I'll identify most everything that I can see, at least from where I'm at. But I'm only getting the intelligence from the battlefield, which is problematic. I should have come here with better intel than what I have. But once I get in there, they always hide something that you can't see that's always, like, specifically crafted to F you in the mission, like, to F you from getting the complete perfect mission. And it's just like, it becomes hide and seek instead of actual tactics, and that's where it falls apart. But this part I actually really enjoyed. I think since it's only going to give us access to the one guy. Let's see. Love that once they're marked, it's like they're marked square. Yeah, like I remember doing this mission. There are way more people in this town than the game is showing me right now. But like the minute you descend on the town, oh, there were these 8 guys that you didn't see. Like it's because they weren't here. You cheese bag. You spawned them after I walked into the town. You big dummy. Which I don't know if that's true. That's what Metal Gear feels like it's doing to you. Whether that's true or not.
bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
See? Always something. Always something. Like, no matter how thorough you are, it's like, oh, you didn't see this dude. Get low, get low. Get low, you big dummy. I hear the truck. Damn. Actually, that's right. I think that's how the rest of the soldiers get here, just in the truck. I told you you ain't supposed to be up here. Go to your own room. Leave her alone. Now I think that truck got us a whole bunch of other buddies to play with. Now the one thing I don't know if it's killing me on is time. Like, do I have to do this very quickly? Chief. You forget your training. There you are, you sexy bastard. Huh? Like, just give us a jump button, Kojima. It's fine. You don't need to make it all scripted. Guy patrolling the perimeter, but I know it's going to be more than him. That's something I hope the new console generations fix too. Like, notice I'm here in cover, right? And I'm gonna hit my binoculars. Or where was I? I think I was here. Hit my binoculars. Was in a position. Either way, it's not doing it now, but it's like it's actually doing the thing I was gonna critique now. So never mind. Yes. So don't run, don't run. I need you. I need you for a trophy or achievement or whatever it's called. Come here. Don't run from me. I need you, whore. You're gonna make me get seen chasing your dumb ass around. Alright, we'll come back to that later. I need the little thing. Get that right. Yeah, let's not do that. let's not mortar anybody. I think we're good. mean? Always somebody hiding that's not in your anywhere near where you need them to be. Feel like those other two were headshots too. Feel like y'all shorted me. So as long as you can take your time in these missions, I'll be fine. But if they start docking me points because it's taking too long, it's like, well, you're the one that sent me here with no freaking intelligence. This is how long it takes to gather that. Myself. Apparently I sign up for idiot-ass suicide missions. A higher ground. It would seem I'm working with you. The game looks really dark. That's because it is dark. It's a dark point of the game. So that's kind of, I guess the way it's supposed to. Oh, no, I see a deuce. I see a deuce. Good. Very good. That's what I like. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for Chambers to figure out how to overcome.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Okay. Gathering. Let the gathering commence. What? Come on, man. You mean I can't jump up this little ass wall? Right there's number 3. There be another hiding out. Eyes on.
Ты видел новый плакат на транзитном пункте? Ага. Этническая солидарность. Кого не хотят обмануть? Точно. Теперь начальство предпочитает прислать больше русских парней, а не выходцев из Центральной Азии. У тех ребят низкий боевой дух из-за того, что они близки к афганцам. Похоже на правду. Ладно, я пошел. Увидимся.
This is where the patience simulator parts come in. Like, I could come in here guns blazing, but I'm actually trying to get S ranks, so... I feel like that still should have been a headshot. There he is. Got him. Come on, let me just peek over, dog. I'm just asking them for a little peek. Just a peeky peek. Hurt nobody. Suppressor's almost out of juice here. Can I please just have access to the screen working properly? No. Alright. It's on. Now what the game usually does is, oh, there was a fourth one that you didn't see! Ah, you just failed. That's how Metal Gear usually works, and it's annoying as shit. Like, come on, man. It requires you to have violently anal OCD to do these missions perfectly, and that's usually not my favorite thing in the world. Here we sit. No, you dumbass! Give me my weapon back. I'm trying to pick up the dude.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Alright, I see the other patrol. I'm gonna take him out shortly. I'm gonna clear right out into the sun. Oh shit, we're in the base now. Aren't there dudes up there? Shiza. Tearing up sign. Not playing very tactically right now, I'll tell you that much, boy. Let me in anywhere to drop this dude. Please, thank you. Uh-oh. That dude woke up? Shit, I didn't know they could wake up. Didn't know that was a thing.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay. Yo, B, the podcast will be in late February. Okay. Just keep me posted, man. Speaking of podcasts, y'all's next episode is up and ready for tomorrow. It's actually a conversational
So you
podcast.
picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, I thought there was other stuff I was supposed to grab in here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things that did not happen. What the fuck? Oh, wrong button.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
flex the perimeter so we don't have to push through and run into any more. We're gonna flex the perimeter around this compound so we don't have to push through the town and risk being seen by any more of the Germans. In case there's any more patrolling around that I didn't shoot in the ass yet. Oh, one. Right out into the daylight here.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
I think I remember running through this ravine at the end of this mission. When you're running for your life, you'll see. Pretty sure this is the ravine I ran through the last time I did this, and it went well. I succeeded in escaping death.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
Sun will rise.
It'll be dawn soon. Your surroundings will be easier to see, but that goes for the enemy as well. Guard detail in Soviet outposts changes in the morning too. Watch yourself.
Front of the assault's gonna be dumb. Let's look for flank that we can exploit without being seen. Gotta get some sleep. I've been up almost 24. Thanks for the help, everyone. We are stronger than I. Yes, indeed we are, Kyle. Go enjoy the rest of your night, man. Get some rest. We'll be back at it mañana. We will be back at it mañana. I just remember sneaking into this camp, and then just enemy after enemy just starts appearing. Like, come on, man. Gotta be something here. I see Kaz. I'm trying to remember exactly how I did this in the past, when I did it successfully. Man, hurry up, hurry up.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to me. It's sure to be useful sometime. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Shit! Thought that was Miller. Damn it. See? This is what I fucking hate about Metal Gear. You just never know. Like, fucking A, I'm just trying to do the goddamn mission. Oh, nope! Sorry! Now everybody knows where you are. You're gonna get chased for the next hour, you fucker. I'll just lay here until they shut up. But also getting seen takes points away, which means I probably didn't get an S rank. Yay. Trial and error. Everybody's favorite. Why am I crawling backwards? What?
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Hunt on, brother. Took them that long to lose sight of me? Alright, heads up guys, I gotta bust out of here in about 45 minutes to get on a call, so just so you know. You may be back a little bit later tonight, we'll see. You know what? I'm just not in the fucking mood. I'm not in the mood for Metal Gear bullshit today. I'm gonna do this my goddamn way. Bitch. Fuck you.
Your suppressor's no longer effective.
I give zero fucks about that suppressor fucker.
It's too dangerous
Goddamn
to make contact
bullshit
with the
stealth
target
game.
now. Hold off until the heat has died down.
Fuck the heat. I brings the heat, bitch. That's where me and Kojima do not fucking agree. Cause he wants to play hide and seek and I want to kill a motherfucker. Fuck you. Who else wants something, bitch? You? Are you still alive? Yeah, be alive. Just suffer. Give a fuck. Alright, at least I know where he's at now if I have to do this over again. Which I'm sure I will, because now they're throwing grenades and they can't end well. Get the dumbass out of here. Oh yeah, come on, baby. I got you. Hey, video game, I get that I'm in the prone, but I also know how to aim above prone. Maybe just let me. Maybe just allow that. That's how fucking physics works. Not even in the prone, I'm just kneeling. Bitch.
God.
I always fuck this mission up. Every guy. It's like every time. I've done this mission 4 times now. Every time I've started and quit this game. Every time I find another fucking guard that wasn't there before. It's like, I hate that sneak shit.
No, it's just bright as all. What took you so long? We'll talk, but not here.
Extraction arrived at Motivation.
Oh yeah, I shot everybody already.
Secure the target. I'll send the chopper to
gang.
get you out. Make your way to the RV.
Y'all keep dying, alright?
Check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
Can't hop while carrying somebody. I can fireman carry somebody and hop a wall. And I weigh a lot. Come on.
Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right?
Get your ass up there. I'm gonna get my ass up there. We gonna ride off into the sunset, baby. That's me and you together, Kazuhira. Woo! Easy there, Chief. Got him.
Golden Crescent. It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
It's about to get real silly. This is 1984, Brother Ryan. 1984.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Cool. Maybe this mission isn't the one where you have to run for your life. Maybe it's
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Cool.
Support helicopter has arrived.
I just sworn that first mission you had to run for your life from the, what's it called? I won't say it. I don't want to spoil it for people seeing this for the first time. Oh man, I'm starting to feel bad. I did not feel good today, gang. It's not at the top of my game. I'm starting to feel a little better now that I got some food in my belly. And it was all my fault. I ate too much junk food yesterday, and I'm paying for it today.
Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ.
Yep.
We can't land.
Nope, I was right. We gotta run. I was right.
Gas.
Yeah, gas, bro. Run. Run your ass. Gas.
It's them.
Them. Who the hell is them? This game's version of BT's.
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Extraction arrived.
Whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Caution. You are about to leave the mission area.
What up, hoes? Oh man, just pulled a gun out of his hand. I know, shut your asshole. I mean your mouth, same thing. Yeah, but there's that ravine we were talking about. Damn! They are lighting shit up. Look at how fast they are too. They're faster than your dang horse. I want that skill. Let me get that skill, brah. Let me get that thing about you. Let me get that thing about you. Oh, here I come. Running faster than you've ever seen. Oh, get out my way. Trying to catch a helicopter. Get the hell up out of here before they kick our ass. No, you whore! Wrong button! Come on! You know what I meant?
Mist is cleared. It looks like they're gone.
That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Man, survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want.
All right,
It's them.
put Miller in.
This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
I feel like the game should have done that for me, for real. Like making me get off the horse is like, come on man, just make the game automatically do that. Don't force the players to do dumb stuff that wastes the players' time.
Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Damn, fuck that mission. But the cool thing is I think I'm about to get the weather balloon system, which will actually make doing the mission I just did a lot easier. We can have some fun with this, man. We just take a bit, like, I just have to, in order for me to enjoy Metal Gear Solid, I just have to change the way I approach games, which is very much, I approach most of the games I play the same way I would play football, right? It's very kinetic, it's a lot of movement, a lot of action. Obviously, you have to think, you have to call plays, run proper plays, but, like, football is an extremely kinetic sport, versus, like, video games require, because I think a lot of game programmers and designers are probably very introverted or just not terribly extroverted. Like being introspective is enjoyable to people who aren't crazily extroverted. Like just sitting here and thinking for an hour about how these people are walking around a base. I imagine for someone who's less extroverted, it's more fun than a person who's like, can we just get this shit fucking moving? Like seriously, I came here to play, not to watch. And a lot of video games where Metal Gear Solid and I kind of parted ways was Kojima very clearly was about making you watch shit because he wants to be a movie producer. And I'm like, all right, great, Kojima, make a movie. Stop making me play these shitty games that have amazing stories. Like, damn. And they're not shitty, but they're not as fun as they could be because they require a level of patience and introspection that I don't typically associate with playing sports. I approach video games like sports, not like Monopoly or Stratego. You know, I'm in a much different mindset when I sit down with a controller. So with Metal Gear, I have to change that. It's like, no, this is not an action game. This is a game about sitting down and watching for hours at a time and then getting better over time. So it's like, all right, fine. I will adjust the way I play and probably enjoy the game a little bit better, even though it's not the way I would prefer to play. Which is why I loved Death Stranding so much, because Kojima, I feel like, evolved. It was like, well, a lot of the shit I bake into my games, he probably heard some players, grown-ass men don't play fucking hide-and-seek. Like, at least in my world. None of the grown-ass men I hang out with have ever called me like, yo, B, we're having a hide-and-seek tournament down at the warehouse, baby. Come on. Like, no. No. That shit's not fun. Stop it. But here we go. I love how every mission has credits. It's like Kojima's trying to make sure people knew he made this game. Like, Konami tried to erase his existence, and he's like, nah, we're gonna do credits at the end of every mission. These mofos are gonna know it was us.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future.
Yep.
And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. The phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Oh, so the stupid people get eaten. Like if the zombies could smell your IQ level. And then just eat you. Well, the problem with that is, like, my issue when I talk about stupid people, I'm not talking about immeasurable intelligence. I'm talking about applied intelligence. Because most of the people I think about when I say stupid people are usually pretty educated people. They're just not trained in how to think. They know a lot of shit. They're not trained in how to use their fucking brains to get to a result that they want. And so, honestly, a lot of the adults that I deal with, not most, but a good number of them, in my moving in and out of social media, a lot of the adults I'm talking to, it's like talking to my kids. It's like the level of depth and like being explicit and stuff with my kids I have to do with adults a lot of times because they just aren't taught to think critically.
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned.
guess I probably could have played the Ground Zeroes game before we played this, so you guys could see all this stuff
Give
that's
my
happening.
regards to your boss when you get home.
I just hate that game so much that I'm like, nah. The missions in that game are annoying as shit. Like everything I hate about Metal Gear is in Ground Zero. This game is a little bit better. But yeah, man. Like some of the adults have to deal with it's like talking to my, fourth grader. And not that my fourth grader's not intelligent, he is, but he's still growing and learning how to think. Like there's certain things I got to show him. It's just it surprises me when I have to do it for adults because I spent a lot of my life sheltered,
Just to suffer.
living with assassins.
Every
So
night.
never had that problem.
My leg. My arm. Even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations. Even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before. God. What should I do? Boss? Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Created and directed by Hideo Kojima. We're gonna see that another 1,000 times. I don't blame him. Hell yeah. The way Konami did it. Or at least what we know. Who knows what really happened, man? I wasn't there. All we're doing is making assumptions based on what little we know. The whole story is usually way more complicated than the one we tell on the internet. That goes for anything in life.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
I love the principle that these guys live by. It's so...
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper. I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
That's such a good line!
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
I love how you're playing as the bad guys from the future games. And they're good guys. It's so dope.
Cypher boss.
Only Kojima.
And you can build the army that can do it. Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
No greater good I love it, man. He said, I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway. Ah. Yeah. Every warrior gets that one. Just wish I could have some green jungle boots instead of the blacks. Green ones, boy.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about.
Let's wrap.
It concerns the running of Mother Base. Company K. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the Force it. Go for them, not me. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs. Hang on a minute, boss.
We don't get to see the butt cheeks this time, but we do get to get clean.
Boss, I'm not finished yet.
Boss!
This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for him. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here.
Right.
And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun,
Pull
don't
any
you?
punches.
Sleep home.
Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him. Good.
Extraction
complete.
arrived at Mother
You can only
Base.
Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid. That's it.
Select staff management from the Mother Base menu.
So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions.
Sucks
Take a
at
look at the
everything.
development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading. What's wrong? Go back to the Mother Base. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team.
Cool.
Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away from me.
Shut your ass
You can
up.
also Fulton extract individuals.
It's an honor, boss.
Try and knock
It's an
him
honor.
somewhere.
Honor your ass out of here.
Show 'em how it's done, boss. I suppose that works too.
Because your ass whooping.
Extraction arrived at Mother
One thing I
Base.
should mention, Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person performing extraction. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. Alright, extract the next staff member. Extract him. Use any method you want. Start by knocking him out, or you can put him to sleep.
Extraction arrived
Now that we have more
at Mother
people on the
Base.
R&D team, its level has gone
Unit
up.
function
They should be
added.
able to develop the
Development
cardboard
project
box
has
now.
been added.
Open your iDroid.
Eat.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, listen to me. Alright, go to the R&D team.
Select weapons items under the development
Please
heading.
specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just
Just be aware that development requires funds. GM
Development has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop
have the
point.
support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it.
Mission
You won't
info
make any
has been
GMP or
updated.
find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Diamond Dogs. Oh yeah, everyone get buck naked. Don't leave on no clothes in this game.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Extraction arrived at base.
Development project has been
It was
added.
a whore's base. Look at all that. Clack, 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 clack. Ah, one of my homegirls on TikTok send me a video. And how am I? Oh, I spent money. I'm like, hold up, how am I losing? I didn't do nothing. All right, you're all whores. Why does Apple's autocorrect suck so terribly at trying to predict what the hell I'm trying to write? You're all a gaggle of whores at Apple. Somebody actually took. It's really interesting to see people react to some of the stuff I say on the internet, man. It's crazy. Like, I will tell you, too many people only really seem to operate in the literal sense of things. Like, they struggle with nuance, they seem to struggle with inferences, seem to struggle with inferring context without it being like, that's one thing I will give Americans on social media. All of you fucking suck at inferring context clues from what's explicitly stated. It's like, you take what's explicitly stated, take it exactly at face value, and then respond exactly to it without assuming that as humans communicate, like, obviously there are things that I mean or intend that I'm not explicitly stating, either because I don't know how or I forgot or whatever. And it's just like, with an American, if you don't say, that's why I relate a lot of adults to children, because with my kids, I have to be explicitly literal to get them to understand how, like in the military, when you're writing an operations plan, you have specified and implied tasks. So if specified task is, take out enemy bunker that's in a lookout post, well, there's a lot of implied shit that goes into that comes from your training, your education, and everything else that is just understood without me having to say it. And one of the things I find that that's very curious about people on the internet is they do not have that. A lot of people don't have that ability. If you do not tell them exactly what you mean, they cannot infer context clues. Now, some people probably don't like to infer context clues because they don't like to make assumptions, which is fine. But on the same token, like, always assume that there's more to the story than you realize. And what really strikes me as interesting about Americans is all of them are practiced at blurting out answers to shit. So it's obvious you grew up in retarded fucking school systems. And I'm an American too, by the way, for people listening who don't know me. I'm not shitting on America. I love the place. May have fought for it once or twice. But just this, if you don't say it explicitly, prepare for people to jump to conclusions. And it's a very interesting thing to watch. And I don't just mean in social media, I mean period. I observe and interact with, I know it looks like I'm a curmudgeon who just plays video games and sits in this, library, but I interact with quite a few people from time to time. And it's very, very, very interesting to see how not skilled people are at inferring context, or at the very least asking for more detail before they jump to it. Like, Americans love to jump to a conclusion without the facts. Like, fucking A, ask a question. Like, have you never done a science experiment before in elementary school? You cheese-headed something or other? What is going on? Alright, what am I doing here? I don't want any of that. I want to do a mission. Now, this interface for picking missions and stuff is a little less than desirable, I'll say. This is probably not the way I would have done it, but, if you're training. Go to my mission list.
Select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it.
So be it.
We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone.
The
future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands.
I need you.
We're counting on
I need you to stop preaching, man. I got it. It's killing me, shooting people, and fuck it. Shut up. All that damn talking. Kaz be rapping. Like, my man, I got it. I don't need a fucking presidential inauguration speech to go do the mission. Vehicle. I like the, boy, I will start shooting hookers. I like the Tiger Stripe uniform, man. It's pretty dope. It's that old school. I never wore one of those, but they look cool. That 70s and 80s uniform for special occasions.
Deploying.
We all know you're actually a 90-year-old white guy. In a word I can't pronounce, so clearly I'm not a 90-year-old white guy. And everyone in chat are your neighbors on the apocalyptic militia cult compound. Word. A 90-year-old guy with a, I don't know that word. Nope. Not even gonna try to pronounce it. Alright, now hopefully I can skip all the chit-chat and just get right down to business. Please let me skip. Please, thank you, Jesus. Don't make me watch the cutscene over again.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. Alright, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no butt cheeks in this game. At least not so far. Hopefully we get some later. Well, now we got... Oh, I can't... we did see some butt cheeks, that's all I'm going to say. Not going to say whose butt cheeks they were.
Be able to pick up the trail there.
People who play the game know.
Put a marker on it so you don't
I'm not supposed to know, but I do because I've done some reading. I'm not...
Good. Now you won't have to
I'm
worry
not
about
supposed to
getting
know
lost
who
along the
that
way.
guy is yet, but I do. So.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge.
Ooh.
But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk.
What's a Corps du Lane,
See what you
Ryan?
can find out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know French
The
words.
Soviets have other outposts,
French
not
is...
just the one you saw.
French is...
Afghanistan is a big place.
My wife speaks French, that weird-ass
I
language.
expect you'll become quite familiar with those
Get outta
binoculars
here.
as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Can we skip this part? Yes, thank you. Just shut up. I got it. The visuals in this game are nasty. Even for, I mean, this game is 5 years old, and it still looks sexual. Like, very, very sexual. Now, I didn't get an S rank because I forgot to do something that the game totally told me to do and I wasn't paying attention. Which is, there are side missions to your main mission that I totally didn't do. I totally blew it off. I went and got the intel and just went straight to kill homeboy. Did not think through, oh yeah, there was a whole other part of this quest I was supposed to do. No wonder I got a B rank.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Violo Village.
Borderland is in Idaho.
Crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in.
I'll take your word
Start
for
with
it.
some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
There's always somewhere that overlooks the village, Kaz. But overlooking the village doesn't do us any good because they hide all the bad guys from us until we get in the village and then they just magically appear. Oh! You didn't see this guy? Yeah, no kidding. He wasn't here. Big dummies.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in a parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Alright.
How about it? Can you see the village from there?
Roger.
Use the binoculars to recon the place.
Yeah, your core and leg and ass strength has to be off the planet to ride a horse the way you do in this game and be able to fight. Like, ass, core, and hamstring strength, or just total leg strength, has to be just grotesquely strong. Like, almost illegal. Like, hey, that dude's not allowed to be that strong. Tell him to stop it. Like, that strong. And be able to fire. So you're talking shoulder strength, bicep, like, ugh. Like, I've done archery. Shit is hard. Like, it's not necessarily hard to hit a target. It's hard to hit it perfectly. Like, the thing I struggle with is I can generate ungodly amounts of power with the arrows that I shoot. But when I mean, I'm obviously not professionally trained. I'm just amateur doing it at a weapons range, but the like I can generate, like I could put an arrow probably through somebody's skull, but I'll never hit the skull because to generate that much power, my freaking my arrows are grossly um, um, inaccurate. Like at that speed, at that velocity, at that level, at that kind of power. I shot one arrow, like it hit. I think I shot a. Yeah, matter of fact, we have these big. I want to say they're about a foot thick targets that we're shooting at. I have shot through the target and into the back wall. Like they put a little back wall thing. I shot arrows through the target into the. But I am not. Like I never win the archery contest because I'm not accurate enough. But whoever I shot is dead, just not very accurately.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Alright, now my methodology is going to be to take this dude as far away from the objective as possible. Now that I know these hookers wake up, I'm just going to put them in places so they wake up like, wait, where the hell are we? Back. Nowhere. Go back to sleep.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Alright, just a heads up guys, I gotta get ready to bounce out of here in about 5 minutes. So if I come back tonight, I'll see you. If I don't, I will certainly see you mañana. I won't be streaming during the day tomorrow.
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
I won't be streaming during the day tomorrow because I've got a therapy session with my doc/coach. And then something else I got going on that's escaping my mind because I'm not 100% focused on talking. Yeah, you can't imagine how incredibly hard it is to talk coherently while running a stream. Harder than you think. Oh, he saw me? No. Can we work this out, please? Wrong. Controls. 11. I do love that this game has prone in it, though. Well played.
Materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? Hey, that's... So you picked up an intel file.
Intel file.
Now we know where Miller is.
Arrived at
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Arrived at your destination. The map has been updated.
Truck's here.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Alright, let's check the mission list, and then if we come back tonight, we'll be coming back. Oh, dude, I'm lunching! Oh, I'm tripping, dude. I totally forgot I got the Fulton. Scheisse. Totally forgot I got the... I could have Fultoned their asses out of here and not done any of that. Damn it, Chambers. You're not thinking with your brain! What are you thinking? Nothing. You're not thinking at all. Being a whore. Let's try it this way. Peace out.
We'll bring him out.
Extraction. Boy, we got some good achievements today, didn't we, boys? Alright, gang. I'm out of here. Plan to be back a little bit later tonight. If I'm not, no worries. I will catch you guys on the next one. The one thing we are going to do before we temporarily adjourn is we pinpointed his whereabouts. We got to extract the commander from Waksin Barracks, which is out west. I remember that. I think I was dropping artillery on that base at one point. Secured the rough diamonds hidden in Spugway Keep. Extracted the transport truck driver. Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta extract that dude? Fuck! I didn't know that was one of the things we had to do. Guess we're not leaving this base just yet. I don't even know where the truck driver is. He's probably not still here. How are those not headshots? About as close to a headshot as you can get. How is that not a on the money, dick?
Got him. Anyone else?
Some will set shortly.
We'll bring him out.
How the fuck? Come on, man! Bullshit. This is what I hate about fucking Metal Gear, by the way. In case you hadn't picked up on it. Not my favorite thing. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Love you much. Talk to you soon.